I am most honored to have been asked to talk tonight at this banquet. I am very proud to consider myself in a small way a part of this group of distinguished scientists. I still remember that my first assignment as a young engineer fresh out of college was to set up and operate a laboratory for the construction of a dam and canal project. I have been quite involved in problems of soil mechanics ever since. With the passage of the Federal Highway Act of 1956, we in America embarked on what has been called, and I think rightly so, the greatest public works construction project in all history. We are building our highways to meet the needs of our present-day automotive age. In a nation where individual freedom is supreme, we have evolved a wonderful way of life that has resulted in, by far, the highest standard of living in all history, a standard of living reflected throughout our 180 million citizens. It has been largely created by reason of the freedom of every individual, not just the select favored few, but everybody. Freedom from tyranny, freedom to strive, freedom to develop the potential every individual has, freedom to achieve, freedom to learn. Another freedom, which is unique today, is freedom of movement for every individual, which has become imprisoning distance. This has been made possible for our rubber-tired automobiles in highways. Actually, this mobility of the individual citizen has created, in large part, our very life. In our operations, we have 180 million quasi-experts judging us and what we do. Our highways affect every one of our citizens and affect each differently. So there becomes a problem of resolving all the differences. I think we will all agree that soils and cohesion and people are basic. They are closely interrelated. If you will follow my discussion, I think you will agree that any attempt that people can make toward understanding must start with soils. And neither soils nor people would amount to much without cohesion. It appears that our Earth originated as a primeval cloud of cosmic dust that rolled through the stormy cosmos and for billions of years passed through ages upon ages of consolidation, establishing cohesion and resulting in the Earth that we have today. And stabilization is still ahead, for as yet we don't have perfect cohesion. We still have stress and strain in the soil of our Earth, as witnessed the recent Earth upheavals in Chile. Man, in his eternal gropings, has always started with a creation. Genesis speaks of the creation with universal accents in its mighty opening phrases. I mention this because in our thinking it is well to have in mind that as we delve into the mysteries of our universe, or soils or people, every mystery that science resolves points to larger mysteries on beyond. It is a striking fact that today cosmogony and religion seem seemingly to converge. If we want to understand people or soils and their cohesive relationships, it is necessary to get down to solid basic fundamentals, utilizing every avenue that we can. I think we will all agree on this general statement, but what we each mean by basic fundamentals may not be coincident. One of my electronic friends was discussing man with me some time ago and drew up a comparison. He told me that if all the atoms that made up John Jones were green peas, they would cover the entire Earth to a depth of 4 feet. Further, they would cover 128,000 other Earths of the same size, 4 feet deep. But, he pointed out, if the solid matter was absolutely consolidated to eliminate all space between the atom particles, the resultant mass would be a sphere about the size of a small planet. This shook me up, that I should not even have been able to properly worry about the world since.
It's okay.
You can imagine how many atoms each person is made of. says that if each atom was a green pea, it would be the size of 128,000 Earths. Billions and billions of stars.